It's time once again for America's favorite show, The Radio Adventures of Dr. Floyd, brought to you by drfloyd.com.
In the vastness of time and space, we find our hero, Dr. Floyd, his young protege, Dr. Grant, and their faithful robot companion ships on the bridge of their time and spaceship. They are hurtling through the time and space stream while trying to grapple with a life-threatening situation. What are we going to do, Dr. Floyd?
I'm not sure, Dr. Grant. We should have prepared for this eventuality. We became too lazy, and now it's come back to haunt us. Chips, do you see any solution to this latest problem? Dagnabbit!
Dr. Floyd, I don't know how much longer I can hang in there.
You must hold on, Dr. Grant. I'll figure out something. Let me analyze this. We've moved into the southern region of the time and space stream where the outside temperature is hotter.
So hot.
The outside temperature is causing the inside temperature to continue to rise, which is causing our body temperatures to rise, making us direly thirsty.
So thirsty.
And our ship's flight attendant, Christy, is currently on her honeymoon with the ship's red-shirted expendable crewman, Tim, and there's no one around to get us a drink, especially since Christy tidied up the galley before she left, and we can't figure out what she did with the glasses.
Throat dry. Parched.
Hang in there, Dr. Grant. What we need to do is find something to drink.
If only we knew of some place to get some ice water.
That's it, Dr. Grant. You're brilliant. Chips, set a course for Wall, South Dakota.
What year, Dr. Floyd?
The year doesn't matter. Present day is perfect. Just get us there.
Wall, South Dakota? Isn't that in the middle of the Badlands, Dr. Floyd? There's not a lot of water there.
You're wrong, Dr. Grant. In the middle of the Badlands is an oasis the likes of which has never been seen. For Wall, South Dakota is the home of Wall Drug.
Wall Drug?
Yes, and they've been giving weary travelers like ourselves free ice water for 70 years. They also have coffee for 5 cents a cup.
In mere moments, our trio of heroes are standing inside the world-famous Wall Drug in present-day South Dakota. In their hands are cups of free ice water. Wow, Dr. Floyd, this ice water sure hits the spot. How did you know about this place?
When I was in college, I made it a point to drive across the United States and visit every major tourist attraction I could. On the way to Mount Rushmore, I started seeing these signs advertising Wall Drug, and I pulled in and found it.
This place is really amazing. There's so much to see. There's a pharmacy, a souvenir store, that big Western dining room with those Tiffany-type lamps, and how about that huge backyard play area with the jackalope and the gorilla and that 6-foot rabbit and that big scary T-Rex?
Yeah, and to think that this place was built on the simple principle of giving away free ice water.
Really?
Yeah, in 1931, pharmacist Ted Husted brought his family to this little town and set up shop in the pharmacy. Business was bad, though, with the population in the town only being 213 people.
Golly, what did they do?
Well, one hot July night in 1936, Ted's wife Dorothy was thinking about all the tourists who were driving west on the highway near the store. The Husteds needed to find a way to make them stop, and she thought the one thing that they'd all want after driving on that hot, dusty road is ice water.
Wow.
So they made up some signs offering free ice water to the travelers and put them every couple of 100 yards next to the highway.
Kind of like those old Burma shave signs?
Exactly. And the story goes that by the time Ted got back to the store after putting up the signs, there was already a crowd of people there clamoring for their ice water.
That's great.
Yes, it was. And after getting their free ice water, people would buy stuff in the store, and that's how the Husteds built a fortune in ice water.
Jeepers, that sure was smart thinking.
Yes, sirree. That next summer, they had to hire 8 girls to help them deal with all the business.
Hey, look, here's a picture of those 8 girls right here in this flyer. Wow, Oh, no!
What is it, Dr. Grant?
There's only 7 girls in this picture.
What? I always thought they hired 8 employees.
Well, there's actually 9 employees in this picture. 7 girls, 1 evil mastermind, and 1 sock-shaped assistant.
What? Let me see that. Heavens to Betsy, Dr. Grant. That's Dr. Stephen Fidgert.
He must have used the time and space travel device to go back to Wall Drug in 1937.
Quick, to the ship. I don't know what Dr. Steve is up to back then, but we've got to go stop him.
Okay, hold on 1 second, though.
Dr. Grant, we don't have time to waste.
I just wanted to get one of these free Wall Drug bumper stickers for the ship. After Dr. Grant grabs a free Wall Drug bumper sticker, our heroes dash off to their ship and prepare to jump back in time to the year 1937. What diabolical plans could Dr. Steve have for Wall Drug? Will our heroes be able to thwart his dastardly plot? And just what did Flight Attendant Christy do with all the ship's drinking glasses? Find out next week on the Radio Adventures of Dr. Floyd.